सागरजातं सागरजातं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्ता राधाकान्ता नमोऽस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण। जय श्रील प्रभुपाद।
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for inviting me to your wonderful association.
Thank you for sparing the time for us, Prabhu.
Can you hear any other background noise or not?
No problem.
No, Prabhu.
Okay, good. Because there's another class going on the temple room.
Oh, okay.
So I am doing a class for you. They are doing a class outside. So any questions from any one of you?
Prabhu, can devotees perform Vastu Puja or Vastu Homa?
Devotees perform what?
Can devotees perform Vastu Puja or Vastu Homa?
Well, if it is for improving your Krishna consciousness, then there's no harm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances or close to Prabhupada.
And mine too, all glad to Prabhupada.
Yeah, the same question I just am asking that, did Prabhupada approve this thing, Prabhu?
Prabhupada approve what?
Did Prabhupada approve this Vastu Pujan or something like that? Because nowadays, the ISKCON people are also doing this thing. So just for clarification.
Well, Prabhupada, he only recommended chanting of Hare Krishna,
Oh, okay.
Prabhupada never kind of really got into all these pujas,
Oh.
Prabhupada always asks us to chant Hare Krishna.
So if it is for helping our Krishna conscious, then it is okay. If it is for material benefit, then it is not right. Is that right, Prabhu?
If you think that just like the gopis, they pray to Katyayani, for getting Krishna. So if you are doing something to improve your Krishna consciousness, after all, if it is, of course, the best thing is to depend on Krishna totally. That's the best. But if you cannot, then you want to do some puja like that to enhance your Krishna consciousness. Of course, the person who doing this puja should be credible. In Kali Yuga, the best thing is to chant. That will sort everything out. You understand? But if you want to make some kind of vastu arrangement, then that's another thing altogether. But the puja, I don't know. The best puja is to chant. No, nothing beats the chanting. It's explained here. You want to read it?
There may be discrepancies in pronouncing the mantras and observing the regulative principles, and moreover, there may be discrepancies in regard to time, place, person, and paraphernalia. But when your Lordship's holy name is chanted, everything becomes faultless.
See, so the chanting of Krishna's name is the topmost thing, no?
Mm.
Everything becomes,
Faultless.
you know. Hmm?
Mm. Lord Vishnu, I must nonetheless act in obedience to your order, because obeying your order is most auspicious and is the first duty of everyone.
So see how if you chant Krishna's name, then everything become complete, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Otherwise, you may not have complete faith, you know, like we chant the offense number 8. What is that?
Mhm.
Hmm?
Reference to consider chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities offered in the Vedas
Hmm?
as karma kanda.
Hmm. Correct?
Mhm.
Hmm. So you try to understand, you know, this chanting is very powerful, you know.
Mhm.
It can counteract everything, as Prabhupada said, just a flick of Krishna's toe, he can kick a million Rahus away, you know.
Mhm.
So if we don't have much faith in our chanting and we
No, we have faith, Prabhu, but we may not be chanting properly also. That is our fear.
problem, there's less, the problem is that those who are doing this sacrifice, they're not very qualified, no?
Mhm.
That's why everything culminates in chanting.
Mhm.
Chant, then everything is perfect. Because if you want to make some adjustment to kind of thing, that's another thing altogether.
Mhm.
But the puja, I don't see anyone is very important to really do a proper puja, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Correct?
Mhm.
In the Matva Sampradaya, a lot of yagyas have been done. Then they go and drink their coffees.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm?
Mhm.
You understand? Because of lack of Kali Yuga, lack of proper qualified Brahmins, therefore the thing is pretty much degraded, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
So it has become some exploitation to make some money.
Mhm.
Especially South Indian, they always like to do some fire sacrifice, no? For everything.
Mhm. Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm?
Mhm.
So some people capitalize on it.
Mhm.
But if you chant Hare Krishna, then everything becomes perfect.
Mhm.
Hmm?
Mhm.
So our duty is to, because we are preaching about the name,
Mhm.
so we should also practice properly.
Mhm.
Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. When you do this kind of sacrifice, I don't see much changes will happen.
Mhm.
Firstly, the person who's chanting may not be qualified, no?
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
The best puja is to chant Hare Krishna, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
When Krishna is pleased, then where's the question of anything undue happening? Hmm?
Mhm.
Krishna also said, no?
Mm.
Krishna says here, so here it says here, O Uddhava, greatest of saints, in a dangerous situation an ordinary person cries, become fearful and lament, although such useless emotion did not change the situation. But activities offered to me without personal motivation, even if they are externally useless, amount to the actual process of religion. So the chanting of Krishna's name is actually the real counteracting antidote,
Mm.
So it seems like useless, but it, you know, you know, amount to the actual process of religion. You see?
Mm. Wonderful.
Have to have faith, that Krishna will take care.
Mm.
Yes.
Yes, true.
Hmm. That should be our conviction.
Mm.
Otherwise, we can, even Krishna also said, Bhagavad Gita, because if you do all this kind of thing,
पापा को बुला है हेलो क्या हो गया
All purpose.
so here you can see that doing all this karma kanda thing, not Krishna even asked Arjuna to go beyond that, no?
Yeah.
Yes?
Traigunya Vishaya.
Chaya Veda, nice Traigunya Babarjuna.
Bhavachan.
No?
All material activities involved. The Vedas deal mainly with the subject of the three modes of material nature. O Arjuna, become transcendental to these three modes, be free from all dualities and from all anxieties for gain and safety, and be established in the self. All material activities involve actions and reactions in the three modes of material nature. They are meant for fruitive active results, which cause bondage in the material world. The Vedas deal mostly with fruitive activities to gradually elevate the general public from the field of sense gratification to a position on the transcendental plane. Arjuna, as a student and friend of Lord Krishna, is advised to raise himself to the transcendental position of Vedanta philosophy, where in the beginning there is Brahma Jignasa or questions on the supreme transcendence. All the living entities who are in the material world are struggling very hard for existence. For them, the Lord, after creation of the material world, gave the Vedic wisdom advising how to live and get rid of the material entanglement are finished. Then the chance for spiritual realization is offered in the form of the Upanishads, which are part of different Vedas, as the Bhagavad Gita is a part of the fifth Veda, namely the Mahabharata. The Upanishads mark the beginning of transcendental life. As long as the material body exists, there are actions and reactions in the material modes. One has to learn tolerance in the face of duality, such as happiness and distress, or cold and warmth, and by tolerating such dualities, become free from anxieties regarding gain and loss. This transcendental position is achieved in full Krishna consciousness when one is fully dependent on the goodwill of Krishna.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
So we should try to understand, we have got the best thing, that is chanting, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
So all this Vastu Puja and this puja and that puja is simply putting some ghee in the fire, that's about all, Huh? Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, bro.
Problem is that there's no qualified person to do this,
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhu.
Practically it's discouraged by Krishna himself.
Yes, Prabhu.
yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu Dandar Pranam. Yes, Prabhu. Prabhu, then why we are doing yajna during this initiation time, or why we are doing?
When we do this yagya, we are only chanting the mantras recommended by the spiritual master.
Okay.
Yagya is not a karmakanda ritual, it is actually a ritual worshipping our Vaishnava acharyas.
Okay.
Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu. Oh, what our spiritual master said, that we are following. That's all.
And we are worshipping all the acharyas,
Mm-hmm.
all the mantras, the parampara. Our
Yeah.
yagya is not the same as this karmakanda people, they worship all the demigods.
Yes.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Understand?
Oh, yes, Prabhu.
Our ritual is karmakanda.
Okay.
Hmm? Not the
Yes,
same.
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Thank you.
Can see here. They think that by doing this rituals, they think that by doing this puja, they will, worship some demigods and go to the, heavenly planet. This is what their idea is. The worshipper of the demigod thing, we shall worship the demigod in this life, and by our sacrifice, we shall go to heaven and enjoy there. When that enjoyment is finished, we shall return to this world and take birth as great householders in aristocratic families. When excessively proud and greedy such persons are bewildered by the flowery words of the Vedas, they are not attracted to topics about me, the Supreme Lord. This is karma kanda, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
So by doing karma kanda thing, you cannot make any spiritual advancement.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
Yeah, if I expect any results. Okay. Okay.
Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
Those established and material. My dear Uddhava, persons dedicated to sense gratification obtained through honoring the Vedic rituals cannot understand that I am situated in everyone's heart and that the entire universe is non-different from me and emanates from me. Indeed, they are just like persons whose eyes are covered by fog.
So they cannot understand.
Yes,
Understand? So all these kind of rituals, especially in Kali Yuga, they are not very potent, you know.
yes,
Hmm?
mm,
Difficult to get anything because the person who is doing it is not very qualified.
mm. And also in some temples, I know, if they like every day they do Narsimha Homa, desiring something for the temple, like for the construction or something like that. They do every day Narsimha Homa.
Yeah, but we have to follow the instruction of a spiritual master, no?
Yes.
Correct? We try to incorporate all these kind of things without the sanction of the spiritual master, then how you will get the blessing?
Yes, true.
Correct?
Yes, true.
So that should be our whole idea is to take guidance, no?
Yes, true. Definitely.
Not to act independently, you know, from sadhu shastra.
Mm.
Hmm?
Yes,
Yeah.
true. Yes.
But those people who are doing like that, no, Prabhu, it appears that they are progressing, they are able to build new temples. Is that all like
So
temporary?
you mean to say to build temple is progress?
Yeah. So it
Huh?
just appears like that, no, Prabhu.
It appears like that, but the real progress is you can make someone a devotee of Krishna. Yes,
Yes, true.
preaching is the thing that Krishna says is the best and the highest. Is it not?
Mhm.
Mm.
Does he say that building temple is the highest thing?
No, Prabhu.
Huh?
Yeah, book distribution and making devotees is the highest.
Anyone who preaches this message is very dear to me, Krishna says. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes?
But their concept in telling that is new temple should be there is so that they can attract more people and preach
Teach
more.
more.
Yeah, if you can build a temple to attract people and make all of them devotees, nobody is saying no to that.
Not for any other purpose.
But if you build a temple and it get a lot of people to come to make some money, then that's another thing, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
So mostly like say your Tirupati temple. Of course, Tirupati is a bona fide temple, we don't say no. So the income that comes, that should be properly utilized in expanding Krishna consciousness.
Hmm.
So sum and substance of human life is to preach Krishna consciousness, no?
Yes,
Yes.
true.
Is it not?
Yes, true.
Yes. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, the question is that, Prabhupada also says so many times that Krishna consciousness, and just now also you say the preaching of Krishna consciousness. But, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, in the 1945, when Pitam Bhishma is leaving his body, and that time in the last paragraph, I think, in the last paragraph, Prabhupada has said that Bhishma Deva is a pure devotee of the Lord, and he go to the Vaikuntha planet exactly. So the question is, Prabhu, if there is a pure devotee, our goal is to go back to home, back to Godhead, Goloka. Then, if he's a pure devotee, why he reach Vaikuntha?
You mean to say Vaikuntha is different from
Yeah,
Goloka? They are all spiritual.
yeah.
Just like Hanuman, he likes to only serve Ram.
Oh, okay.
So Hanuman is bogus, not a pure devotee.
No, he's a pure devotee. Yes, Prabhu.
So that's that is their rasa, you know. You understand?
Yeah.
Not that only you go to Goluka Vrindavan, you become pure devotee. Vaikuntha, you're not pure devotee.
Oh,
Anyone who goes to the spiritual world is a pure devotee. Huh?
yes.
Only pure devotees can go to the spiritual world.
Oh,
You understand?
mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean that they go to the planet where, say, Narishmadev or Ram or what is that? Pajumna, Nurdaya, they are all not pure devotees. Hmm?
They are, yes, Prabhu.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, who is this Vaishnav? Huh?
Anyone who chants even once.
Yes, anyone who chants even once.
Prabhu, is it that people, deserving people who are aspiring for Sakya Rasa go to Goloka, or is there something different?
What is that again?
People who are desiring for Sakya Rasa go to Goloka.
No, anyone who worships Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Prabhupada said they go to the Goloka Vrindavan.
And Vaikuntha, Prabhu?
Anyone who worships the Lord with the awe and reverence, you know, like and they go to Vaikuntha.
Okay.
So here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, whoever chants the holy name of Krishna just once is worshipable and is the topmost human being.
Yes, Prabhu.
You understand?
Yes,
So a devotee who chants, of course, there are many kinds of devotees according to their so much of their rasa with the Lord, you know.
yes, Prabhu.
So like Hanuman, he wants to serve Lord Ram, that is servitude, no?
Yes,
And then there's somebody like Arjuna who wants to be the friend of Krishna, and that's friendship, no?
yes,
Right? Someone wants to be the mother, someone wants to be the lover.
yes.
So
So,
this
Prabhu,
is very high platform, you know.
yeah. But Prabhuji, our main goal is to go in the Golok Vrindavana, right, Prabhu?
Yes, our sampradaya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is to go back to Goloka Prema Dana Harinama Sankirtana, you know.
But Prabhu, in Goloka also, people worship the Lord, or how is it, Prabhu? Or only in Vaikunthas they worship the Lord?
In Goloka, they don't know Krishna is God. You know, they're running around and playing with him. You follow?
Huh.
So there's no question of any awe and reverence. But in Vaikuntha, it is only awe and reverence. You know?
Okay.
Vaikuntha, they all are servants of Lord Narayana, you know. Whereas in Goluka,
Hare Krishna Ji.
Krishna is God. Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Because they love him, they just surrender to him.
Yes.
That's why Krishna in Vaikuntha he doesn't like so much, because they just awe and reverence, you know. He likes all this other rasa, you know, they're climbing over his head, or the gopis stealing his flute. All this kind of activities pleases him most, you know.
Yes. Yes, bro.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So, in the Goloka, Madhurya Ras is the main, or do we have the other rasas in the minute form?
They have all 5 rasas there, you know.
Yeah.
7, like Krishna is 7. They help him get ready, putting the jewels for him, putting the garlands. Their names are also given, you know.
Yeah.
And there are others who want to become, what do you say, his friend. So there also their names are given, like Sudama, Subal. They are all servants, friends of Krishna.
Okay.
And then you have the parents like Yasoda, and Nanda Maharaj, and all that. They want to be parents of Krishna.
Right, Prabhuji. Okay.
And then you have devotees in the category of the gopis who want to just love him. Of course, those who want to
Okay.
marry him, then there's the Dwaraka Lila, where they go there, and there are 16,000 queens, you know.
Right, Prabhuji. Yeah. Yeah.
So all this relationship exists, you know, as deep as an ocean in the Vaikuntha planet. In the Goluka planet.
Prabhu, they're serving the Lord without knowing that He's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Is it due to attraction to that personal form of the Lord, or how is it, Prabhu?
Just show you this verse. Here in this verse it says, they may not know, you know, who Krishna is.
So, Prabhuji, is this because of the Yogamaya Shakti in the Goloka Vrindavan that the Brajavasis don't know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality?
Yeah, because the Yoga Maya has to cover, no?
Uh-huh.
You want to read this?
My devotees may or may not exactly may or may not know exactly what I am, who I am, and how I exist. But if they worship me with unalloyed love, then I consider them to be the best of devotees.
Do you understand?
Now, my
Right,
question
Prabhuji.
is, Prabhu, if they don't know who the Lord is, how will they be worshipping Him, Prabhu?
That's how the devotees in Vrindavan, they don't know Krishna is God, no? They know him as a coward boy, friend. They climb on his shoulders. They, you know, play with him like an ordinary person. But because they're dealing with Krishna and they love him with all their heart,
So does that mean that they do that with every boy in Vrindavana and one of them happens to be the Supreme Personality of Godhead?
they,
Or because how do they know, first of all?
they don't know he's God, discovered by the Yoga Maya.
So that means they do that for everyone, right?
Yes, everyone just like ordinary coward boys,
Okay, okay.
They just don't know that we are dealing with God.
Hmm.
Because if they know they are dealing with God, then they cannot do these pastimes, Well, if you know that He is God, will you climb on His shoulder?
Correct. Yes, Prabhu.
Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Just like when Nanda Maharaj, I'm sorry, when Vasudev and Yasoda, they found out that Krishna is God because, he killed, what's his name, Kamsa, no?
Hmm.
When they came to bow down, huh? They both of them did not embrace the boy. I mean, embrace Krishna
Hmm.
because they know that these personalities are God, no?
Hmm.
You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
So just like Yasoda, she saw in his mouth, no, the whole universe and everything, correct?
Hmm.
And then she was very struck, bewildered.
Hmm.
Boy, Krishna is my son, I mean, look, I'm thinking, yeah, that Nanda Maharaj is my husband, I'm the queen of this whole Vrindavan and all. She was getting to see that thing, no?
Hmm.
Krishna covered her again, and then she embraced him, oh, you're my son, you know. You follow?
Yes, Prabhu.
That's the Yoga Maya principle of covering us. Otherwise, how we can relate with Krishna? Difficult, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
You know he is God, then you will never go and do. That's why Arjuna, when he found out that Krishna is God, he said, I'm really sorry, I sat with you unknowingly, I cannot call you my friend. We sat on together, we ate together. Huh? Yes, Bhagavad Gita? You know
Yes,
not?
Prabhu.
Huh? Do you know?
No, Prabhu, I don't know the verse.
Then Arjuna said, I show you the verse. After he saw everything, he became bewildered, no?
Hmm.
Here, see here, thinking of you as my friend, I have rashly addressed you, O Krishna, O Yadava, O my friend, not knowing your glories. Please forgive me, forgive whatever I may have done in madness or in love. I have dishonored you many times, jesting as we relax, lay on the same bed or sat or ate together, sometime alone, sometime in front of many friends. O infallible one, please excuse me for all those offenses. You see that point? Huh?
Hmm.
Arjuna
But
saw that he
but
became.
this is only when Arjuna was in the material world. No, he will not have this realization when he goes back to spiritual world
Why not?
because you don't know who's Krishna, or you don't know that you're serving the Lord.
No, Arjuna's relationship is a friend.
Hmm.
Understand? So in the Bhagavad Gita here, Krishna is revealing himself that he is God. He showed his universal form.
Hmm.
Krishna became mesmerized by that. And he started praying to him, please forgive me. So Krishna can bewilder Arjuna again, just like Brahma, he stole the coward boys. Correct?
Hmm. Yes, Prabhu.
Every day of Brahma, Lord Krishna comes, no?
Hmm.
Is it not?
Yes, Prabhu.
So I mean to say that Brahma is bewildered, and then how he get bewildered again the next day?
Hmm.
Unless Krishna bewilder him, how he can act this stealing of the cows and Krishna expanding himself? Huh?
Hmm.
You follow?
Yes, Prabhu.
Krishna can cover you and uncover you and cover you and uncover you because that is powerful Yoga Maya energies.
Hmm.
Right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Because Brahma is bewildered. Practically Krishna comes every day of Brahma's life in he's got 14 Manus. Every day he comes at the 7th Manu and the 28th cycle to do pastimes. So Brahma is technically seeing the Lord every day, no?
Hmm.
So this Leela of Brahma Mohana Leela, where he stole the cows and all that, that he'll be doing every time? Yes? Yes or not?
Yes, Prabhu.
So does it mean that Brahma, how come you forget? Just yesterday he know that Krishna is God, and today he forget. He's kidnapping the cows. Huh? How is it possible?
Hmm.
As Krishna covers his intelligence, no?
Hmm.
You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So Krishna is God, he can do anything,
Hmm.
But just to show us his power, his potency. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm.
So before coming to Krishna conscious, Prabhu, generally the people aspire to get mukti. And then once you come into Krishna conscious, you understand the differences and you say, I want liberation and go back to Goloka or Vaikuntha. But some people say that we don't even want to go to Goloka or Vrindavana. We want to be there wherever you are in the past times. So how does that differ, Prabhu? Like being in Goloka or Vaikuntha versus being in the material world associated with the pastimes of Krishna?
See, a devotee is always aspiring to have the Lord's association.
That he'll get even in Goloka or Vaikuntha, no, Prabhu?
Anyway, that's why it says the devotees are not hesitant to go to even hell.
Hmm.
As long
So
as,
anywhere is okay, from spiritual world up to the lowest material world,
yes,
as long as you are with Krishna.
yes, the devotees are not afraid to go to hell because they are having the Lord, no?
Hmm.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
Because the Lord is in the heart, they can, means when we are pure, we can understand it.
Because the Lord, they are always with the Lord, so they don't miss him. So they don't mind going anywhere. You
Hmm.
follow?
Yes, Prabhu.
Narayana paraha sarve na kutashna bibhayati swarga apavarga narakesu apitulyartha darshinaha. This is spoken by Lord Shiva. Devotees solely engage in devotional service of the Supreme Personality of God and Narayan never fear any condition of life. For them, the heavenly planets, liberation, and the hellish planets are all the same. For such devotees are interested only in the service of the Lord.
Hmm.
So wherever there is service for them, they don't mind going to any place. Not that they're only aspiring to go to Vaikuntha, no?
Hmm.
You follow?
Yes, Prabhu.
So as long as they can be with the Lord, even if it's in the hellish planet, they will go there, no problem. But if a person is always seeking to become liberated, then that's also a material desire.
Hmm.
Understand? Devotees should be akinchana gochara. They should have no material aspiration. No, that's why they call akinchana.
Hmm.
That can only happen when you get Krishna. Once you get Krishna, you get everything. Just like a person got $100, then he will have got $10, $5, $50. All this is inside that $100. No,
Hmm.
you understand? So if you get Krishna, then everything is complete already.
Hmm. Yes, Prabhu.
Huh? So we should try to understand in this manner, no?
Hmm.
Our whole idea is to get Krishna. Then everything is complete. That's why it says, once you get Krishna, then you don't want anything else. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Devotional service becomes complete when one gets Krishna. Nothing more to ask. Huh?
Hmm.
Yes? That is the whole idea, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, you can see. What more remains to be accomplished for the perfect devotee after achieving devotional service unto me, the supreme absolute truth, whose qualities are innumerable and who am the embodiment of all aesthetic experience? So once they get Krishna, that is complete already. There's nothing more to get.
Hmm.
So we should try to understand that Krishna consciousness is the topmost. That's why Krishna tell Arjuna to, in all circumstances, become a yogi, a devotee.
Yes.
So whenever you get to go back to Vaikuntha or to the Goloka, it is not that you forget all your material thing.
Hmm.
Just like Narada, he went back to Vaikuntha, he could associate with the Lord, correct?
Hmm.
He can come down here also, correct?
Hmm.
So he did not forget. Even he went to Vaikuntha, he became Narada. He did not forget that he took birth here as a maidservant and all that, no?
Hmm.
Yes? Did he forget?
No, Prabhu.
Hmm. So that is how once you become to your spiritual position, then everything is clear to you. It is not that you go to the Vaikuntha, you forget everything. That is only in the material body. If you take another body, you will forget everything.
Hmm.
But spiritually, you are eternal. So you develop also all this uh, hearing about, knowing about all your past activities, everything, once you become pure.
So when you go to spiritual world, you will remember what you did in all your previous millions of births.
Narada remembered he was the son of a maidservant.
So is
Yes,
that why a devotee, once they go to Goloka or Vaikuntha, they since they remember all their past lives, that is why they'll not fall down again?
naturally, if you remember how bad it is in the material world, would you want to go there again?
No.
You understand?
Hmm.
So we should be now itself already. Don't speak about the spiritual. Went to the spiritual. Now also, would you want to go and do all those things again?
No, bro.
Hmm. So what more if you go to the spiritual world? We are enjoying so much in the company of Krishna, and then you think of coming back here, huh? Must be a fool, isn't it?
Yes, bro.
So that's why it says, and the Krishna also says, once you go, you never come back again.
But how is that the first time that we fall down and come to this material world, Prabhu?
Prabhupada said because of free will, because you had your free choice.
But that will not happen anytime after we go back, or why is it happening only the first time?
Prabhupada said, Jai and Vijay came down.
Hmm.
So it can also happen again because you create offenses, or you know,
Oh,
then you have to come down. Hmm?
so there is offenses knowingly or unknowingly also.
They create an offense by offending the Brahminical four Kumaras, no?
Hmm.
As a result, they were cursed to become trees.
Hmm.
Is it not?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So once you come to your spiritual position, then everything is very clear to you, no?
Hmm.
Because you're no more in Maya. Right?
Yes,
Like
Prabhu.
now in the dark, many things are not clear, no? But the
Hmm.
moment you put on the light, it is so clear you can see everything clearly, is it not?
Hmm.
Huh? Yes or no?
Hmm. Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm? When, however, one is enlightened with the knowledge by which Nisan is destroyed, then this knowledge reveals everything. As the sun lights up everything in the daytime. Yes, everything becomes clear. So like that, if you go to your original position, then everything is very, very clear. There's
Hmm.
no Maya is what actually covers your intelligence, no?
Hmm.
Correct?
Yes.
Hmm. Classic example, Narada, he went back, he remembered all his past lives and all.
Hmm.
So this proves, how the conditioned soul in its original position, he does not forget all these things that he went through. Anyway, what's the point of remembering all of that, All the crazy thing you did, you want to remember. Huh?
Just to keep us in check.
Keep you in check. I'm sure the very thought of material world will be repelling you,
Hmm.
Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
So we have to understand this like that. As
Hmm.
the saying, once bitten, twice shy.
Yes.
So Krishna is always in the heart, He'll give you the intelligence also. Hmm.
Hmm.
Any other questions? Any other questions, anybody?
Hare Krishna, Sundar Prabhu.
Hmm.
I do have one question. In the first canto, where Vidura retires from asking questions from his spiritual master after he realizes like his true position in devotional service, what's the difference between him and King Parikshit, who didn't consult his spiritual master, um, while Vidura, he retired from asking questions from his spiritual master.
Well, it's not the Parikshit Maharaj, it is actually Bharat Maharaj. He did not
Okay.
You know, while he was being attached to the deer, he did not consult the spiritual master, you know. So as a result, he fell down, you know. So we have to always remember this, that always we must be consulting our spiritual master or his representatives for our, you know, activities. Then we will be protected. But if we
Oh,
try to be independent from that, then we will fall down.
yes.
Hmm. We try to do some shortcuts, then we'll have a problem, no?
Big problem.
Hmm. You cannot try to do things by rejecting our spiritual master and Krishna. Then, as he says, a person who rejects the spiritual master will encounter hundreds of problems. Yes? Hmm?
Yes.
Says here, you give up the shelter of the Guru, then you will get so many headaches. See, those in this world try to tame the uncontrolled mind but who have abandoned the feet of the spiritual master encounter hundreds of obstacles in their cultivation of various distrustful practices. Hmm? So it's
This
very
is
difficult if you want to go on your own with your mind, you know. You will actually fall down. Hmm? Anyone who abandons the feet of the spiritual master cannot become, you know, of good character. Hmm? One pollutes his own intelligence and exhibits severe weaknesses of character when he rejects his own spiritual master. Indeed, such a person has already rejected the Supreme Lord Hari. Yes?
yes.
So if you reject your spiritual master, how you can become successful? Hmm?
I can't be successful.
No, you become a failure. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu. Like
Spiritual life means spiritual master. Of course, bona fide spiritual master.
When we offend the spiritual master, our mind become powerful.
What?
Any offense happens, then our mind become powerful.
When you offend the devotees and the spiritual masters, then yeah, your mind will become polluted. Material desires will again wholesome in your. Hmm?
Mhm.
That's very dangerous. Hmm?
yes, Prabhu.
material desires come into your heart, then again you take up all these fruitive activities, or you become an impersonalist. This is all due to offenses. Especially offending the spiritual master, very dangerous. You know?
Yes, Prabhu.
You want to read this?
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu. The word vasana, material desires, refers to dry speculative knowledge. Such speculative knowledge is only material. As confirmed in Srimad Bhagavatam 10:14:4, a person without devotional service who simply wants to know things, kevala bodha labhaye, gains only dry speculative knowledge but no spiritual profit. This is confirmed in the Bhakti Sundarbha, wherein it is said, Jivan mukta api punariyanti samsara vasanam yadyajintya mahasaktau bhagavadi abaradina. Even though one is liberated in this life, if one offends the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he falls down in the midst of material desires, of which dry speculation about spiritual realization is one. In his Lagu Toshni commentary on Srimad Bhagavatam 10:32. Even if one is liberated in this life, he becomes addicted to material desires because of offenses to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. A similar quotation from one of the Puranas also appears in the Vishnu Bhakti Chandrodaya. Jivan mukta prabhadyante kvachit samsara vasanam yoginona vilipyante karmabhir bhagavad para. Even liberated souls sometimes fall down to material desires, but those who fully engage in devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead are not affected by such desires. These are references from authoritative revealed scriptures. If one becomes an offender to his spiritual master or the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he falls down to the material platform to merely speculate.
So you understand, the moment you offend, that's it, finish.
Yes. Then the mind will become guru and start to speculate so many things.
Yep.
Yes.
Any other questions? So how did you like the Rath Yatra, those who came here?
Oh, absolutely wonderful. It was what a beautiful experience. I would recommend whoever is not gone to definitely make.
Yeah, everyone should come, no? You have to...
Yes.
Prabhuji, just by looking at the pictures only, it was really mesmerizing.
Yeah, there were almost close to 15,000 people, you know.
Yeah, wonderful. It was even just looking at the picture, it was seemed so amazing.
Yeah, it is a very mesmerizing event. So much of people How many of you came? Oh, Swayam Swarup and in a while Subhadra, no?
Bhadram. Yeah.
Kirtans were so mesmerizing. Prabhu Kirtans and the three deities, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra parts. And it was so much crowd. It was.
Yeah, they all like the event. So, okay, if there's no more questions, I have to thank all of you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you.